Hello and welcome. It's Joe here. I'm super excited to have you in the program. So let's get started. The first lesson of this very first module is called Your Next Chapter Begins Here. So what we'll cover today is measuring progress the correct way, how to get help and support in this program, okay? And the super important things to remember before we fully get stuck in. So before photos, measuring progress is crucial to success. It's also fun to look back at where you started, okay? Now, obviously, if you don't have a goal where your body is going to change shape, then these aren't necessary, I suppose. But if you do, these are just ultra important and to do them properly, okay? And I'll explain now. So before picture is like one that you take of yourself in the mirror, or you can have someone take it of you as well. And when we do before photos, we want to take one photo from front on and one from side on. And if you have someone there to take one from behind you as well, that's super important. And I have actually included a document that you can download with this lesson on mobile. It's below the lesson. If you're on your desktop or laptop, like computer, it will be on the left-hand side below the menu. It's called How to Take Before and After Photos. It's a PDF document, so you can open that on any device. And this is a screenshot of it. And it's got like 8 different tips on how you can do it properly. Okay, so make sure you do that properly. Look, essentially you can wear your favorite clothes or something fitting, like whatever you want. And you don't have to do anything with this photo. You can keep it for you if you're not comfortable sending it to me or your coach or putting it in the group. That's perfectly fine. At least have it for you. Get outside your comfort zone and do this and be all in here. Okay? So remember to check out the guide after this lesson. Measurements. If you have a tape measure, take a measurement of your waist, your belly button, and any other area where you want to see change, okay? So that could be your arms, like around the bicep, tricep. It could be your legs. It could be hips. It could be bust. Like whatever it is, take a measurement, write it down, okay? If you don't have a tape measure, get one. You can order them on Amazon for like $1. You can go to like your what's it called, like sewing or material store, and they sell like paper tape measures for measuring things. Like it doesn't have to be anything fancy, just like something super simple and really inexpensive. It's really important to track your progress if you're hoping for a weight change or a change in your body composition, your muscle mass. You want to tone up. The scales are not very good for measuring this, even though that's what everyone does. A tape measure is where you want to track your progress, okay? So this is pretty much for everyone, whether you want to lose weight or not, if that's your goal. Get a tape measure. It's the best thing. It's super inexpensive, really important, okay? And make sure you do that. Now, you can record a starting weight on the scale as well, of course, and you should. But I don't recommend weighing more than once every 2 weeks, to be honest. Preferably once a month, actually. Your body weight can fluctuate so easily, particularly for women. Hormones, whether you're stressed, time of month, there's loads of different things, but the amount of water weight you can carry and drop quickly is a lot. And this is why weighing is not the best actual measurement. So it's not measuring your fat mass and your muscle mass. It's measuring everything. And it's often misleading. Tape measure is the number one priority. Of course, you can do weight measurement as well. And these are in addition to doing before photos, okay? You'll be really happy you did the before photos, in a couple of weeks, months down the track. Okay, how to get help and support. Watch these video lessons in full. Most questions are answered in the lessons, okay? Ask any questions in the Facebook group first. If you've got questions, ask them in the group. You can also directly message your coach or myself, of course. Now, attend weekly Q&A calls each week and ask questions there. Right? These calls are hosted as group calls on a platform called Zoom. Okay, Zoom Meetings is what the app is called, Zoom Meetings. The link to join the calls is in the lesson, when and how to join weekly calls, which is coming up after this, and also in the Facebook group in the events tab, and I also explain about the Facebook group in a lesson after this. But just so you know, okay, so you can ask questions in the group, you can ask your coach directly, you can message them, or you come on the weekly Q&A calls we do and ask your questions there. And lastly, you can email support@dietversusdisease.com. We can attend to it there, although the response time is going to be a lot slower because the email there's so many things going in and out of email. If you message, in the Facebook group, we're going to see that straight away and you'll get the fastest answer there. Okay, so some important things to remember. There are no magic pills or quick fixes here. The core lessons I'm teaching are nutrition and behavioral fundamentals that will last a lifetime, okay? But it is going to take some work from your end. Some of it is tough love that you need to hear, and some will challenge you and may even push you outside of your comfort zone. But I'm sure you're willing and prepared to do that because that's why you've joined. No excuses, okay, guys? Your life and health is precisely how you have designed it. You are responsible for where you are right now, and you will be responsible for the results that you get here in this program and working with me. Embrace the resistance. You're choosing to play at a new level here, and that is going to attract new resistance. This is not just a diet, right? This is reworking your entire relationship with food. This is lifestyle recalibration, okay? Remember, embrace the resistance. The plane takes off against the wind. The sword is forged under fire. The resistance is necessary. Embrace the resistance. Do the work, okay? You can watch my lessons all you like here in this membership area. You can speak with us on Q&A calls. You can look and read over your meal plan all you want, right? If you don't actually do the work and implement your meal plan, track where necessary. More on that in module 2. If you don't take the before photos, if you don't do your goal setting exercises, if you don't take measurements, participate in Q&A calls, nothing is going to change for you and you will not get results. So make sure you do the work. Don't just collect seeds and never plant them to grow. Okay, don't be someone who just collects information and doesn't act on it. I really like this analogy. Don't just collect seeds and never plant them to grow. Now, I will be completely upfront with you at all times. Your friends and family often won't give you the tough love that you need, the actual hard accountability. Well, I will. If you're just going to complain or make excuses, I will tell you to quit, and I can recommend several fad diets you can try instead. Those who successfully reach their goals are not complainers. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes. This is your time and your calling to finally step up and become the best version of yourself. Lose all of your failure stories of the past because they will not serve you here. I'm going to walk you through how to do this in module 1, okay? And that's it. So, this is where your next chapter begins. The following lessons in this module are more housekeeping and like tech, walking you through the tech side of things. So if you are tech savvy, would you consider yourself tech savvy? Then you probably don't need to watch the membership area lesson, although it is quick, and also the Facebook group lesson, which just shows you how to navigate this membership area and all the lessons, and also then how to navigate the Facebook group. Okay. If you're not sure, please watch those. Okay. They're not very long. Then there's also a lesson on how to attend the weekly Q&A calls. Everyone needs to watch this one, please, to get familiar and to get the Zoom app. Once you have it set up, it's super, super easy. Okay. It's just downloading that and getting that set up. And then, of course, once you finish this module, please move on to module 1, okay? And there's several lessons in each module, okay? So after you've watched all the lessons of this module, please move on to module 1. All right, I'll see you guys in the next lesson.